If you ask me what are the key learnings, there are so many things which we talked about sustainability, about blue economy, and there are multiple dimensions of economy which we have discussed. If we talk about climate, if we talk about poverty, leadership, there are multiple concerns which exist in an economy which leads towards sustainability, and all has been dealt in one way or another in across the nation. People were here and we had a good interaction in the class. Not class, if we can say sessions. I am coming from teaching fraternity, so the class is a common word which comes out. And if we say the designing module, I like the pedagogy because I have seen what they were sharing in the sessions. They made the experience witness, taking us to the field. Like if we are talking about blue economy, they have taken us to the fishers to understand how blue economy will work, to a place where tourism has been developed. We talk about leadership, they have taken us to the Kennedy Museum. So somehow things were related and that I appreciate.
So very diverse learning
Yes.
experience. What's interesting, and I'm just learning about it, is I don't know if it was by design or by choice or just stroke of luck that you got to share the room with the Pakistani delegate, Zubda. How was that experience?
Bolo.
It's not only
Yeah, both of you can have a go.
it's to add on to it, it's not only sharing rooms. The day we entered in the room where we need to sit for 1 month, and the name tags has been arranged already, so we need not to change ourselves. We need to sit where our name tags are there, and
So
we have
it
seen Pakistan and India sitting
Yeah.
side by side. And you will be surprising to know if there are 20 of the resource person who came to have a session, maybe 70% of them have said it is so surprising to see India and Pakistan sitting together,
Yeah.
giggling,
Yeah.
enjoying,
Yes.
and sharing our feelings in our own language. That's most
Absolutely,
important.
absolutely.
It was great.
I just heard both of you say that you're so grateful that you got to talk to each other, share experiences in your native languages because both of you understand
Yes.
Hindi and Urdu. So it seems like it's been a great experience. You were, the common misconception of where we don't get along here with each other has been dispelled. In fact, it's been shattered, and it seems like you've gotten along so well, crossed cultural boundaries, crossed whatever political boundaries, and hung out like the most closest of neighbors and friends. It seems like. Zubda, do you have anything to add to
It's
it?
been amazing. Although I know the Pakistani cricket team is way better than India. But despite the
These are interesting
but it
things
was
which
fun.
we talk about.
I'm taking back lovely memories. I hope Rajshri could, visit Lahore.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful city. Our vibe is somewhat like Delhi and Mumbai. But of course, we come with lots of, like Amna said, misconstrued perceptions about each other. But the language was the same, the sentiments were the same. We enjoyed thoroughly. And I just hope what the politicians have failed at doing, maybe, people, the civil society could do that in a more amiable and a more effective manner. So all my best wishes to India, to Indians. And
Yes.
you're more than welcome in Pakistan, and you should welcome us
Same
graciously as well.
same
Yes.
sharing from India to you.
Yeah.
It was great being together.
I'm so it it really makes my heart swell up with happiness to see this camaraderie and you dispelling the common notions that exist between the two countries. It's been a
Yeah,
very great
emotional.
experience. And last but not the least, I'm actually really proud to present someone from Pakistan because that's not something that we see very often, and we have a third world country image of Pakistan where Zubda is here changing that and putting Pakistan in a new perspective. So I'm very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
And I'd like to let you explain what you have learned, what your experience has been, and what's your takeaway from here.
Thank you, Amna, for hosting all of us. It's been beyond amazing, honestly. Just exactly what you said about Pakistani women. There are lots of preconceived, misconstrued notions about Pakistani women, we being developing country. So it was an honor. It was an absolute honor to be here, represent my country, represent my community, women in particular. The mixed salad bowl is actually the term that I picked from Katie in one of our sessions. I use the term melting pot, and that is, that's the terminology, the metaphor that we've been accustomed with. So Katie mentioned that we're not really a melting pot. It's a mixed salad bowl, and that just hit me. So it just struck the right chord, and this is exactly what I've experienced. And this program, just like Azucena said, just like Marlene said, Heba, Yan, it has brought us together, all the humans together, all the the citizens of different continents. We've come together and we found out that there's so much in common. We like same kind of food. We enjoy same kind of we dance. Can you imagine? Other than the study of U.S. institutes, we've learned salsa. We've been dancing to maniaco.
You can look it up.
Yes.
On YouTube.
Maybe before we end, we could have you guys show us some movies or something.
I think it's been amazing. A huge honor again for me. Really, thank you. Really thankful to ITD, Katie, for being that for being that support. We've been a tough batch. We've been a tough group, but you've done a brilliant job, I must say. And thank you to the State Department. And I must say that I think this is one of the best investments that the governments can do.
Yeah.
Instead of investing in other lucrative projects, I think investing in humans would it's a long-term project which will reap you immense profits in the long run.
In the long
So I think invest in human capital. Try to bring people
Education.
together, educate them. I have dispelled lots of perceptions that I had. For example, we had Katie's family over, and the bond that we witnessed, a daughter taking care of the family, and how she's attached to her son. The son is so attached to the mom. The image that the family system maybe is kind of disintegrating in the US. So it was something that was a good experience for me. So I'm taking back lots of good memories. I'm going to have you guys back in Pakistan. I want you to see Pakistan, explore Pakistan, and we'd love to host you in our country.
And I'm actually very impressed by these little peppering of expressions from different languages that you're using. That alone just proves how close knit you've been and how close knit this program has been. Just kind of taking off from there, Katie. And I'm sure you've conducted quite a few of these. This is not your first group. This is not your first rodeo. So have you always seen this camaraderie? Have you seen this, gelling of people coming from different cultures? I mean, they're not here for like years or whatever, and they've not known each other for whatever. But do you see this very often? And is it so? Because that goes to prove how you just dispel those boundaries, those borders, and it's people are people, and it doesn't matter how politics work, how other things work. When they get together, there's a huge camaraderie, and they root for each other, have fun with each other. Is that something that you mostly see?
That's an excellent question. And I would say, it's myself, it's the ITD team, it's Professor Javier Corrales, who serves as our academic director. Together we create this program, but it's really up to the scholars to embrace it and do with it what they want. And every group has their own personality, but usually there is a strong bond by the end. And it's really, as I state in the beginning, this is the 6-week program. It's just the beginning to what is hopefully a lifelong time together in terms of the collaboration that continues as a result and the impact that you have as a result of the SUSI program.
So this usually leads to something more lasting.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So they're just not going to finish this 6 weeks and then be gone and out of each other's life. Like Zubda were referring, they're all coming to Pakistan. I hope you guys do that.
Mashallah.
Zubda's gonna make sure that it's going to be a great experience for you.